Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is your pick a card reading for the week commencing Monday 16th of June 2025. So the way this works is that you pick the pile that you feel intuitively drawn to. I have added some crystals to help you choose the card, your significator card. That will determine your reading, and once you have made your choice, you can use the timestamps to go to the part in the video that refers to the card you have chosen. Hello, pile number 1. If you felt intuitively drawn to this card or this crystal, then this is going to be your reading. Let's have a look what we've got for the crystal here. Your significator card is the iceberg, submerged. The initial feeling I'm getting from this is that there is something hidden, something not visible that may come to light this week. Let's see what other oracle cards we have, and to add to this message, what other messages have we got for pile number 1 for the week beginning Monday, 16th of June. Discernment. Okay. So it looks like some kind of judgment will need to be made, or you will have to make your mind up about something that has been submerged, that might emerge this week. Oh, this one, doubt. Oh, quite clear. Yes, something will come to light this week that will put some doubt in your mind, and that you will have to have a good old think about to come to a decision. Let's have one more oracle card before we go to the tarot cards for pile number 1 for the week beginning Monday 16th of June 2025. This one. Begin now. Take your first step. Let's make some space for the tarot cards. So yes, I think you're definitely forced to make a decision and to take action based on the new information that will come to light this week. Let's see if we can get some clarification on what this is all about from the tarot cards for pile number 1 for the week beginning Monday, 16th of June. What other messages have you got for us for pile number 1? Okay, so the 9 of Swords, this isn't good news. It's something that will clearly make you upset. Raise some doubt and force you to make some kind of decision. The 9 of Cups. The Lovers, and the World. They are all really good cards. So I think, yes, it's going to be upsetting. Yes, it will give you a headache, you know, something to think about. and it will force you to make a decision. But whatever decision you make, my goodness, I mean, look at it. This is a card of abundance. He's happy as Larry, you know, sitting there with all he's got, like, look at me, what I've achieved. The Lovers and the World. I mean, I think the cards are telling you that it looks like a bad thing, it looks like bad news, and why is this happening to me, and upset, but this will bring a new beginning full of everything you could wish for. Abundance on all levels, on a worldly level, on an intimate relationship level, and on a financial level. Interesting times. I would love to hear in the comments from anyone who's chosen this pile what happens this week, because this is really interesting. Well, I hope it helps, and I hope to see you again next week. Have a lovely week. Take care. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2. If you felt drawn to this card or this crystal, then this is going to be your reading for the week of Monday, 16th of June 2025. So let's have a look at your significator card that you have chosen. That will give us a first insight into what this week will bring for you. Rain and purification. Cleansing is what comes to mind. Clear out. In a positive way. This doesn't feel like a negative thing. Although obviously rain and purification, it could also be tears. But this is a positive thing. That's the impression I'm getting. It's clearing out, washing away negativity. Let's have one more oracle card from this set for pile number 2 for the week beginning Monday, 16th of June. Oh, we've got 2. Self-reflection and creation. Beautiful cards. This is such a lovely oracle deck. I think it's this one, Queen of the Moon Oracle by Stacey DeMarco, is one of my favorites. So the self-reflection card makes me think that yes, it's a week of you turning inwards. Again, there's so much water here that she's submerged in. That makes me think that it's going to be quite emotional for you. But like I said, not in a negative way. I feel like you're going to have some emotional realizations that will feel incredibly cleansing and healing. And if you want to, if you can, if you're that way inclined, it's a great week to actually turn those feelings and realizations into art, creation, because that's what all art is really about, I think. To express things, emotions, feelings, realizations in a way that we might not be able to do in a, with just words or in an ordinary way. Sometimes it can only be expressed in a picture or a poem, or, you know, it's hard to grasp these concepts. So yes, I think it's an invitation to turn your pain, I will call it, your realizations into art this week. Let's have one more oracle card from this deck for more information for pile 2 and the week beginning Monday, 16th of June. Let's go with this one. Happiness. So yes, this just confirms my feeling that this is not a negative thing that's happening to you this week. It's a clear out that can lead to great creative expression and energy and happiness. You will feel better afterwards, for sure. For sure. Let's make space for one more oracle card before we move on to the tarot cards. One more card to clarify the message for pile number 3. Nope, sorry, pile number 2, getting confused again with piles and dates. I'm feeling this one. Watching clouds. Lie back, rest and relax. Well, I think that's always good advice when we're going through an emotional phase. The best thing to do is to just let things emerge, let things come out, let the emotions work their way through ourselves, express them in some shape or form artistically, and then come back to happiness and rest, because it's hard work for the body and mind when we process emotional things. So it's really important to be kind to ourselves and give ourselves the rest we need. Now we're just going to have a few more tarot cards to see if there's anything else that wants to come out for pile number 2 for the week beginning Monday 16th of June. Feeling this one. This one, 2, and this one. We've got, the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Lovers. The Lovers came out in pile 1 as well. Really interesting. And this is actually a Lovers card as well. So this realization may well affect your intimate relationships with those 2 cards that relate to the Lovers. Maybe there's going to be a big argument or some sort of conflict possibly, but again, it will be a good thing because it will bring things up, it will clear the air, it will purify the relationship and allow you to begin again afresh, leaving something behind that you have cleansed in the process. The King of Swords, he knows what he wants. It's interesting that he is between the Lovers. I feel like there's someone who is a little bit too serious, a little bit too much in their heads. And that could be part of the problems and issues that are coming up. Someone who needs to learn to lie back, rest and relax and to focus on happiness. And there's the other person in that relationship that is very much positive, hopeful, looking for the future, but also looking away. I don't want to read too much into this, but yes, I feel like that's the sort of conflict we're looking at here. There is possibly the male person in this relationship that is getting in the way of things with their very harsh energy, very serious, mind-focused energy, which is putting the other person off, and that person is looking in a different direction. But the good thing is it will all come to a blow in one shape or another, and it will purify these energies that are getting in the way of what is clearly a relationship that is meant to be. I mean, you have 2 Lovers cards coming out here, you know. Whatever these issues are, they are not going to break this. This is a fated relationship, but some arguments, some conflict is necessary to clear the path to move on towards happiness. This is an obstacle. This is all I've got for you this week. I hope it's helpful and makes sense. I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Yes, and have a lovely week, and I hope to see you next week or during the day for my daily guidance. Okay, bye. Hello, pile number 3. If you have felt drawn to this card and or this crystal, then this is going to be your reading for the week, commencing Monday, 16th of June, 2025. Let's have a look at your significator card that you have chosen. Oh, Dragonfly, Emergence. I'm gonna have to have a few more cards to to make sense of this, not in a bad way, but it's exciting and it makes me feel curious, like what is going to emerge, what is happening. The unexpected is going to emerge. Very interesting. The bottom of the deck is change. Yes, something is going to happen this week. Something is going to emerge that will bring some unexpected changes. That doesn't mean either good or bad. This is quite neutrally just saying there is something coming. Obviously, change can always be perceived as negative because it's disrupting, and we creatures of habit who like things to stay the same, but change is inevitable. Okay. And the best way to deal with change is to surrender and to not fight it, because change is part of life. It's the one thing that we can be 100% sure of, that things will change. Very interesting. So there's something coming and you better not fight it, but try and surrender to it. Let's have one more oracle card before we get to the tarot cards. With more information, what else do we need to know for pile number 3 for this week beginning Monday, 16th of June? Oops, here we go. Embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Good change. Butterflies. Dragonfly. It's good change that's coming, that you're asked to embrace and to surrender to. Don't be scared. It's a good thing. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. Oops. Page of Wands. He's up for adventure. He's definitely someone like, yep, let's go. Let's see what's coming. Let's find out. What else have we got for pile number 3? Oops. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles is one of the best cards in the deck. It's abundance. The Page of Swords, also up for adventure. The pages are very much the adventure seekers of the tarot. The 4 of Coins and the 10 of Cups were the other best card in the tarot deck. But I'm just saying, in the minor arcana, these two are fantastic cards. I mean, this is emotional abundance. This is material abundance. So, and this card, look, he's holding on to everything. He is the embodiment of someone that is scared of change, doesn't want to let go. It's like, I like what I've got. This is fine. I want to cling on to it at all costs, but don't be him. Surrender, embrace the change, be adventurous, be up for, you know, life, what life throws at you, the opportunities that are coming. Life is an adventure. And the cards are telling you it will lead to something amazing. Real happiness. Like, the cards could not be any better. Very exciting. Don't be scared of change. Embrace it, and only good things will come to you. What a lovely reading. I hope you have a lovely week. Enjoyed this reading. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you want to report back. And I hope to see you again on my channel, maybe for the daily guidance or next week's weekly reading. Take care. Bye bye.